Howdy, Jeremy Tall Trainer here, and we're gonna do a dumbbell workout today. All right, so I'm in the studio space here, and I have a selection of dumbbells, but you may not have as many different options. So this could be a dumbbell that you're using. You can keep jogging. A fixed dumbbell, so if you have a dumbbell rack full of them, I do have that, so I'm going to be going through some of those. An adjustable dumbbell, so I can take a plate off, and put different ones on, so you can have an adjustable set. So if you have weights at home but you don't have dumbbells, you might be able to buy just the handle, and then you can use the same weights with it. All right, and then they have some sets like the power block. I really do enjoy that. You slide the little thing out, you slide it in, take the weight with you, do the workout, and put it back. So it could be any one of these types of sets. There'll be an option in the workout where you can use a plate that is not attached to a bar for one of the exercises. It can fill in the place of a dumbbell. If you don't have hand weights, some other exercise might be better for you. All right, and we're not going to talk about options too much, except for you have the option of using a ball or the bench. I'm going to use the ball for this workout, but you can lay back and do the pressing and the rowing on the bench. What we're going to start off with the press and the row. We're going to do 1 minute of each. Let's get a little jumping jacks here. 1 minute of each one of those, and then right. So 1 arm press left, 1 arm press right, 1 arm row, 1 arm row. We're going to go through that 3 times in a row. No rest breaks. All right, you're kind of resting while you're working a different part. So we're going to get a little huffing and puffing. It'll be good, and it'll be lovely that way. So stability ball and a weight. The weight you need, let me do a couple tap backs here to loosen up a little bit. The weight that you need for the press, boy, it can vary quite a bit. And I would say for a good starting point, for a lot of people, maybe is somewhere in that 15 pound to 20 pound range. The row, you may be able to do a little bit more, in that. And then as you get used to it, you can raise that weight up a little bit more. All right, I'm going to do 50 pounds, and maybe if I'm feeling real good, I'll make a step to about 60 pounds on that one. So without further ado, I think we should get going. So I'm going to get my ball here. I'm going to sit on the ball. I'm going to bring the weight around in front of me. All right, so I'd like you to do this with the weight in front, not reaching over the side to grab the weight, but coming straight in front to grab it. I'm going to start the clock, and we'll get to that first arm. I'll talk you through it as we go. All right, ready, set, and go. So you roll out, head rests on the ball, hands up there, shoulders away from the ears, chest out, hips up, and we're coming down and up. Pressing away there, abs in tight. So really trying to keep the shoulders away from the ears. I'm imagining almost that there's a bar going across here. Now, 1 arm press can be difficult because there's a lot of freedom in this motion. You want to try to keep the weight over the elbow as you're pressing. All right, so it's not diving in at you. All right, as you would come down, it goes wider. As you come up, it goes narrower a little bit because that's how the elbow is moving too. So do 1 minute. We'll go for about 15 reps. If you get 15 reps done before the minute, go ahead and switch. I'm going to be talking, so I'm going to have a tough time counting my reps today. So switch sides. I usually like to lower it down. Set on the hip there or something like that. Grab a hold of the other hand. Both hands bring it up. Shoulders away from the ears. Chest out. Go to one hand and start the work. All right, hips squeezing up, abs in tight. Shoulders away from the ears. Trying to use those armpit muscles as we press there. All right. Big mistakes that happen on this one. People start shrugging their shoulders up. Shrug their shoulders away. Lift the hips up, abs in tight. So your butt and your abs are getting some exercise here too. Nice. My core's got to hold tight as I come down. A lot of times with a free arm, you can put it out to the side. I do that a lot. You put it on the hips. Or you can leave it awkwardly there. Sometimes you can even leave it up as a target zone to hit. All right, roll back. Set the weight down, and now we have the row. We're going right into it. All right, so I'm going to show you the balanced row. on the first set here, right in here, and we're pulling back, right in there. So leg stays up, hitting that row, back leg nice and high, use the ball for balance. If you need to, if this is too difficult to balance, you can hit the bench and get your row in right here. You miss out on some of the core, but it's still a great exercise. Right? If you're doing it on the bench, foot is back and to the side, chest is out. Chest out, shoulder width near. Squeeze those shoulders back as you pull up. Try not to turn your body too much as you do that. So you're gonna spin around. I'm gonna switch over to balance style here. Now you can do it on the bench or you can do balance style. The reason I like balance style is for the work it gets in my legs a little bit too here. Get that back leg nice and straight. Roll that shoulder back, chest out. Try to be on the heel of that foot you're standing on. Oh, the hip gets tired out. Whew. You may have to go lighter for your legs. Whew. All right, right back to press. All right. Grab a hold, roll out. Maybe I'll roll out a different angle here, just so you can see the position here a little bit from this angle. Pressing away, hips up, abs in tight. Oh, it's gonna be a good workout. Starting set 2. We're about 15 reps. You don't have to go to the whole minute. If you get 10, that's pretty good too. Shoulders with knees, abs in tight. Alright. Well, I think this weight's gonna be good for me. But if you do find it's too easy, raise it up. Alright? If you're doing this for multiple weeks, you gotta look for opportunities to increase that weight. So that means if you hit 15 all the way through, make it heavier. So 15, good posture all the way through. Now this angle, you can see how the weight travels out a little bit and then comes in, stays over the elbow. If it drops in, puts too much pressure on your tricep, then it's likely to bonk you. Alright? Nobody wants to be bonked. Now the nice part about one arm presses, you got the other arm. It's a spot for you. Alright, the row. Right away. One of my favorite combination of exercises right here. Chest out, shoulder up in the air. Now things that can happen when you're doing the row, if people start to bend, this back leg falls, the back ends up rounding. Keep that back leg high to keep the back straight as you're doing it. Close to 15. I'm not sure though, because I'm not counting. Alright, switch sides. Oh, I can feel the core. Lower back a little bit. Alright, so just make sure you've got good posture while you're working it. This is really showing me. I haven't done this exercise in a while. My hips are a little bit weak. I'm gonna like working on this one a little bit more. Love the core involved with this one. Shoulder right in the ears, chest out. A couple more seconds. Get a couple more reps. All right, back to press. Third and final set. Pressing it up there. If I had a bar, that bar would be going across the nipple line basically, but think about over your lower ribs. It's a good way to think about it. My butt's burning. Other side. Whew. Oh, butt cramp. That's good. Butt cramps are good things. Makes the core stronger. Almost there. Shoulder width in the ears, chest out. I'm getting some good actual work here. You're watching me sweat. If you want to get more out of it, try to smooth up your motion a little bit too. Alright, so decrease your pauses. Whew. A couple of those pauses just happened. Alright, okay, just switch this side first here. Chest out, butt out. Whew. My leg is getting it, and that may be the case for you too. Then maybe your arms can handle more. But I like what this means for my core. Most important part of my body is closer to the core, the more the spine, hips, and shoulders area. All right? So if I work those good, I'm okay with that. Other side. Oh yeah. So over time, you're hitting those 15 reps, go for heavier. Right now, this is a pretty solid weight for me. So next time I do this workout, I might do the same. But if I start getting to that 15 range throughout, I know it's time to raise it, even though it's not easy. You want to build muscle, you gotta do some hard work there. Roll that shoulder blade back. So as I'm doing it, I'm thinking about squeezing the shoulder blade back to make that rowing action in the shoulder there. Whew. 8 seconds. All right, we got a minute rest. All right, next up, getting 2 smaller weights. We're gonna do the squat press, the squat hold, the tap and raise, and the booty bridge. All right, so squat press, so lighter weights, looking for, if your shoulders are a tricky area, maybe only about 5 pounds. Things are going pretty good. Go for 10, 15 if you're getting pretty strong. Go 20. Now I'm a little bit worn out, so I'm gonna go 20 pounds each hand. I wanna make sure that my lower back and hips can handle this pressure. I'm doing good squat work in here. And we got about 15 seconds for me to breathe. So we got 1 minute squat press. We're squatting down, pressing overhead. Then we got a 1 minute squat hold. We got an ab, tap and raise, laying on the ground, and a booty bridge. 3 sets through those. All right, here we go. Push that butt back. So as you stand up, you can press in there. So you're using the legs to power that press a little bit. Bring the arms down to the waist right about your shoulder. And watch out for this, the knee position. Make sure the butt goes back and the knees stay out. One of the big things that happens when people start doing overhead presses with a squat is the knees start going forward. Push the butt back, even though it makes your shoulders more tired. All right, squat hold. Chest out, butt out, back straight, sinking in here. Squeeze the knees out, push the butt back, straighten up that lower back. All right, that's where I catch myself. So I gotta work on my chest out and my tailbone out. Sticking the tailbone up behind me and then sink in low. Halfway there. Just a little bit of stretch benefit here too. Put some leg work. I'm gonna go back a little farther. When you clean up that posture, it gets harder. Weight on the heels, knees out, chest out, butt out. Oh, good stand. Little Beyonce on that stand up, I better watch it. So I'm gonna lay down, tap the heels, and raise the legs up. Keep the core tight. So hopefully, we're a little bit of quad on this one, along with the abs. Straighten the legs pretty good at the top. So we get a little bit of quad. Tap, keep the abs tight. Don't let your back arch when you're at the bottom. So you tap, only about halfway out. Knees bend about 90 degrees. Pull those abs in real tight. I won't be able to raise the weight up on this one. You just gotta increase your focus over time. All right, booty bridge. You can hold the top, or you can do small little pulses. I'm looking for little pulses. Dropping in a little bit, squeezing back up. Dig those heels in. Hold the butt. Now it's great because we got the hips going with the last set, with the press and the row. And so now it's still going. Abs in tight. Especially when you're squeezing up as high as you can there. It's almost better to think about digging your heels down to get those hips to come up. If you think about squeezing up, sometimes you arch your back. I want to get as much butt work as we can here. All right, first round done. To the squat press. We're gonna have the fans on here. dying. All right, squat and press. I'll face ya. Push the butt back. Press up. Now, if you're trying to really get things going on this, you may start getting the weights heavier and heavier, where you can only do about 10 or so squat presses. All right, squat hold. Whew. Here we go. If you have to stand up, stand up. It's better than doing it yucky. All right. Whew. If you got suspension trainers, you could hold on to those to find a little bit easier version. Whew. Chest out. Whew. Knees out. Weight on the heels. Chest out. I have to constantly say that to myself as I'm doing this, because I can always make it a little bit better. Butt back. Oh, butt back with a big hip stretch. Oh, 20 seconds. We can do it. Now when we come up, try not to do the Beyonce. We're gonna try to push those heels in and come up slow. What do we got, about 8 seconds? Knees out, butt back. Chest out, butt out. Woo! All right, tap and raise. Tap and raise. Oh, hello quads. Oh, boy, you're gonna like this workout. You do this one regularly for a few weeks, there's gonna be some good stuff that happens to your body. Make sure posture is being nailed though, all right? Shoulder position, a must. If the press is too hard on the shoulder, try it without the weights, all right? Just reach the arms, get mobility out of it. That squeeze at the top is getting tougher. All right, booty bridge. All right, finish the second round here. Squeeze at the top. Feet closer together is tougher, unless you have a band between your knees. Then feet farther apart is tougher. But we're not using the band today. So go feet closer. What that does is it kind of tightens up the muscles on the quad, and you're fighting against those a little bit to get the hips to squeeze up. Oh, I can feel that tightness across the top of the leg. That burniness too. Abs pulled in. All right, last round, squat press. Oh yeah. It's getting tough, it's getting tough. Abs in tight, push that butt back, keep those knees out. Sometimes I almost imagine like my elbows are coming inside the knees. But don't bend your back to collapse in there. All right, squat hold. Oh boy. Last set of squat hold here. Oh, it's burning. Make sure your neck's not getting too tight here. Shoulders away from the ears. Chest out. Knees out. Butt goes back. I can just about always make it better. So keep working it. 25. Oh, I don't know. I might not make all this one. Quality needs to be there. Butt goes back. Butt goes back. Chest is out. Knees are out. That's number 10 seconds. I'm counting down in my head. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, tap and raise. Oh, got dizzy. Oh, tap it. Quad it. Oh, tap it. Quad it. Oh yeah. This is fun. This is one of my favorite workouts. Dumbbell workouts. Oh, so good quality. I like that you can adjust the weights so they can be progressively harder. Maybe not so much on this one, but I suppose you could hold a weight in between your feet. Oh, I don't need that though. But maybe you get farther along. Maybe you hold a 5-pound weight or 8-pound weight. Just make sure you're not dropping on yourself. Quad please. Oh. All right. Booty bridge. Squeezing the hips up. Oh. Drop it. Squeeze it up. Drop it. Oh, quads. Oh, God, take a break. Woo, quad shake. Oh, yeah. Whew. That was nice. Drop in. Squeeze that. Oh, that's a sign of it working. If it's burning. Abs pulled in. 15 seconds. Oof. Ooh, the quads are on fire here. The stretching factor. The burn from the other exercises. Whew. Try to tighten the butt. Dig those heels down. All right. Oh, 1 minute rest. Oh, we got overhead triceps next. All right. You're gonna want a light weight with this, and then we have a back fly, also a light weight. All right. So we're looking at. I'll start with 10. Maybe on this one. You might want to start with 5. You know, as you get going there. Maybe I can get to 12 to 15 there. I'll try the 10 on the back fly also. This is where maybe if you don't have that many options for weights, but you have some weights not attached to the bar, you can grab on, kind of thumb through the hole, and you can do this work with that as well. Quick sip of water, 15 seconds. Third set. 2/3 done. All right, grab the weight. I like to grab it more pinky side by the weight. Goes overhead. Bend it behind you and press back up. All right, now posture is everything on this one. So abs pulled in, point that elbow up. Make sure it's not pointing forward. All right, elbow's not pointing towards me. It's pointing up. That's gonna take a decent amount of stretch. If that's too much stretch, you gotta crank your shoulder. Do the tricep kick back. One side, press back this way, all right? So the shoulder's too gnarly for this one. Do that kick back. Again, we're looking at 10 to 15 reps. So when you get those, and if you're getting them consistently, go heavier so you can't quite get, certainly so you can't quite get 15. Oh, that burns. That's 10 pounds. That burns me. maybe not the first rep, but as I push that elbow back and keep it back, it starts to get real tired. Turn sideways so you can see it here. It's like I'm reaching down my back for an arrow and bringing it back up. Now use the other elbow, the other hand on the elbow to keep that pressing back. Also stop the elbow from winging out to the side. Sometimes they'll go out to the side on you. Keep it in front. 15 seconds. Posture really works. It really works here. Tighten the shoulders right now. That makes it tougher. All right, plank back fly. A lot of us are gonna need to do this from the knees. All right, in that plank position, I'm raising the weight out to the side there. All right, or you can do it from toes. I'm gonna set to 5 here. Now this should probably be a little bit lighter than your tricep. I'm doing the same just because I'm a glutton for punishment. This is my workout time too. Just need one more set of those in. It'll be 20. Alright. So the arm is going out to the side there and going up and down. Small movements there. Alright. Make sure you're not scrunching in the shoulder there. I'll show you one face on here. Alright. Now don't turn your body too much into doing that. Should mention that too. Oh, the shoulders. Puff that chest out as much as you can. I don't expect you to be able to hold this throughout. There should be rest breaks on this one, all right? Abs in tight. Alright, I'm gonna pause for a sec, just because I know I got triceps next. Alright, first set down. Alright, stand back up. Overhead triceps. Abs in tight. Usually kick the leg back on the side that the weight is in there. Alright. 11. Elbow pointing up. The abs in tight. Got my 15. Alright. One thing I have to watch for while I'm doing this, my head doesn't start trying to get out of the way. Keep the head back and make that arm go back farther. 5 seconds. Oh. Alright, here we go. I really got to keep my abs tight because I tend to want to bend back. Like I'm in the Matrix or something. Eleven. Alright. Because these are so nasty, I got my 15. Oh, I'm going to rest so I can get ready for that back fly again. So by the time I work out, I'm getting pretty worn out. Alright. This weight's pretty hard. I'm not really able to get all 15 in a row. So, and it's probably good for right now. Alright, but I'll be looking for opportunities when it's time to raise it. You want to try to raise soon as you can. but not so soon that you don't have good posture or good range of motion. Shoulder away from the ear. Oh, that's 15, but I'm gonna try to get a couple more. I'm rushing through them a little bit, so I could slow down and make it tougher. That's good. Abs in tight while you're doing it too. Abs in tight while you're doing this work. All right. Other side. We're getting there. We're getting there. Finishing up. Second set. Just one more set to go. All right, this can get pretty tough on the shoulders there. If you do need a break on the shoulders, the pressure it's resting on, you could do a back fly standing. All right. I'm gonna do a couple more down here though. Now I usually go farther apart with my feet to have some balance while I'm doing this. All right, triceps. Final set here. Abs in tight. Keep that elbow back. Oh, I feel it, I feel it. We're gonna feel this tomorrow too. All right, if we keep up this work though, strength is ours to have. You know you're done when it gets stuck back there. You just gotta go around the shoulder there. All right, here we go. Arm number 2. My shoulder's getting really tired too, which is good because it's tight in there. It's tight in there, so this extra effort it's spending is gonna help it get looser. Oh yeah, didn't quite make that one. All right, down for the count. All right, plank back fly. There we go. There we go. See if we can rep it out a little bit here. Abs and shoulders. Abs and shoulders. Upper back, armpits. Oh, lots of good stuff in there. All right, I got 15. Oh man. Oh, come on, Jeremy, do a couple more. You got time. 5 more dramatic ones. Oh, that was dramatic. All right, final side. Final side, last exercise. Here we go. Oh, come on, come on. Oh, trying to make that motion happen just in the shoulder. Yeah, all right. Just a squeeze in there, try to keep the torso still. Hard to do. All right, here, for 15 seconds. Get 5 more dramatic ones. All right, we got it. Oh, that's great. Quick, hard workout, all right? So raise the weights as needed to get a good challenging workout. Don't get caught at the same weight for a long time just because it's tough. That's a big mistake people make. You miss out on a lot of progress. So you're around 15 reps. Go ahead and go heavier. It's okay if some of these rounds are only 10. All right, it's about the muscle work. It's about the muscle work, all right? The timing is there just to keep the workout flowing. Whew. And you can rest sometimes in there if you need to. All right, make sure you stretch after this. We did all that great work. Get a good stretch, not including this video, but get it anyway. All right, have fun, be safe. God bless. God, thank you for bodies that can do some incredible work. Help us to be, mindful and careful of our bodies, to challenge it, but also challenge the quality that we do this work in. That we can really do it in amazing ways. Our foundation gets stronger, and that becomes helpful in real life when we try to pick up things, bend and move, and we notice that we feel less fragile. Help us to be less fragile so we can find ways to help and serve others even more. In the name of your Son, Jesus Christ, amen. All right, see you next time.